What's all on the news these days as far as a religious subject? Has anybody seen anything that seems to be very prevalent?
They were saying something yesterday. I asked Sister Marjorie, I can't get it. When it's something to do with Christian, Jewish, and thing. What is it?
Christian
Jewish
thing?
Yeah, there's something I want to bring up. I heard our Prime Minister was talking about it yesterday, but I didn't get what he was saying. I was in the kitchen. What is it all about?
Didn't
Like
catch it.
No, some sign they're supposed to have Christian have one, Jewish have one. Something he was saying, but he wasn't agree with it. But I don't know what it is.
Didn't get that one. I'll have to watch that one.
Yeah, yesterday.
Flipping. What else? What other things? Sorry? The Da Vinci Code. What's that about?
I don't know. You have to read the book.
It's a book?
Just with the movie.
Yeah. Da Vinci Code named into a movie now.
Yeah, the Jesus married. Well, theory that Jesus married.
As a child.
And they had kids.
As a child or kid.
Sounds like you saw the movie already.
Actually, I read like half the book.
Did you? Who was Da Vinci?
Painter.
Painter.
Well, artist.
Artist, okay.
Person who made the Mona Lisa.
Person that
Made the Mona Lisa.
made the Mona Lisa. That's right. That was one of Da Vinci's paintings. That's right. Any other knowledge about Da Vinci? Does anybody know anything further about him?
He made the Last Supper.
The Last Supper. What was the Last Supper?
A painting that he made of Jesus and then everybody, and something with the Holy Grail. And
Okay. Yeah, the Last Supper was about Jesus. And who else was in the painting of the Last Supper?
Mary Magdalene.
Now, who's supposed to be in the Last Supper? Who? What supper? What supper is the Last Supper? Hmm? Jesus and his disciples. What event was the Last Supper supposed to be?
Passover.
The Passover that he took. So who would he have taken that with?
His disciples.
His disciples, right? Anybody else?
No.
Basically, we hear of him and his disciples. So
Judas.
who did he break the bread with
Judas.
at the table?
Judas.
Judas and all the other,
Yeah.
Peter, James,
John.
John, right? Okay. So, back to this Da Vinci guy. He was a painter, and he painted the Last Supper, and he painted the Mona Lisa. Any other things we can attribute to him?
Is he the one who cut off his ear?
Hmm?
Is he the one who cut off his ear?
No.
I think somewhere in England, didn't he think the church is that him?
Those windows, those nice stained glass and so on, I think he paid that too.
The big cathedral church where they sing the movie.
I don't know about England.
They were saying that, something like that. They were showing you where they filmed the movie. They couldn't get into the church, but...
I think he was more in Italy than...
I don't know.
But now this Da Vinci Code, was the Da Vinci Code... Would you say the Da Vinci Code was about Da Vinci?
No, it's something he has not.
In a way, yeah. In a way. It was
Alright.
A code is not something you have to get through.
Well, listen, I printed something off for you guys. And it's funny you bring this same topic up. But I printed off a picture of the Last Supper. Right? Now, who could take this, come and pick this up and bring it to the members of the church? Okay, Justine, why don't you come forward and we'll pass these two. These are the same. And these are pictures of the Last Supper. Right? So, just show some to one side and some to the other side of the church. Go ahead, take them. Thank you. And you can look at the Last Supper quite easily. You should be able to find it on the internet. And the people that, as we discussed, should be represented at the Last Supper would be Jesus. Now, is Jesus in that picture?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesus is in the picture, apparently.
Points up here.
And then his apostles are supposed to be at that because the Last Supper was a supper, the last Passover that he would take with his disciples before his crucifixion. And before he before and as he implemented the new emblems of the Lord's Supper. And we do make a distinction between the Passover and the Lord's Supper. The Lord's Supper fell on the same night, and it was a new commandment that Jesus gave to his followers. And that is a supper, just as they remember the Last Supper or the Passover supper yearly, to remember the lamb sacrificed in Egypt. So would we annually or yearly remember the Lord's Supper. Now, just to one side of Jesus, and looking at the picture, I believe it's the left side, is one of the apostles with pretty long hair. And I would argue that she appears to be almost a woman. Very, very fair complexion. And it is believed that Da Vinci painted Mary Magdalene into the Last Supper. So have a look at that as that's passed around. Now the Da Vinci Code, I've never read the book, probably never will, but I think I know a little bit about it. And it is very popular right now. It is running wild and rampant through the population. And one of the things that's interesting about the Da Vinci Code is it reveals a secret. It's a secret. Now, what's so intriguing about a secret?
A secret?
Yeah, what's intriguing about a secret?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows at first what the secret is. So what does a secret make you want to do?
Want to
Find the
know.
secrets.
Want to know, want to dig, want to find out. Right? A secret is a way of drawing people in to discover something unknown. And you know, there's a lot of interest. It's just man's natural curiosity to try and find out about a secret. So the Da Vinci Code has a secret. And it is drawing many, many people in deeply to read chapter after chapter after chapter. It's like peeling away an onion. It only gives you a little bit here and a little bit there. It doesn't reveal everything instantly, to draw you in further and further into discovering this unknown secret. And in the course of discovering a secret, you gain what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Thank you. Knowledge. So it is in fact the pursuit of knowledge. It is in fact the pursuit of secret knowledge. Is it not? And this is not a new thing. I mean, it's happening now. And it's very effective. As a matter of fact, they're saying that, the numbers that they're throwing out there is possibly as many as a third of the Canadian population believe that there's something to this Da Vinci Code. And they're throwing big numbers around in the United States as well. And these people are all being drawn in. Now, it is also believed that there have been followers for many years. And certainly at Da Vinci's time, that there were followers who believed this secret that Da Vinci was to reveal only to certain enlightened ones, if you like. Because to gain the knowledge, you become enlightened. To gain the knowledge, you were in darkness as far as that secret was concerned, and you come into the enlightenment of that knowledge by studying and exploring and digging deeper and deeper.